What is up, my friends? And believe it or not, it is already time for a Leipzig preview here on Anfield Agenda. This is what I'm going to do over the next few minutes. I'm going to start off by giving you an injury update. Then I'm going to go through my score prediction for the game. And of course, we finish up then with my starting 11 prediction. As always, we want to know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree with my selection and score prediction? What would you do differently? Please do feel free to let us know in the comment section. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it. And most importantly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So I'm going to start off with a couple of injury updates. It looks as if Diogo Jota is going to be ruled out of this game, according to Arne post-match against Chelsea. We know that Conor Bradley looks like he's suffering a bit of an injury as well, so he's out. I'm not really sure, as I sit here to record this, what's happening with Federico Chiesa, but we do know that the reason McAllister didn't start the game was because he had a bit of an illness, so that could mean that he would be in line for a return against Leipzig this week. Of course, it is a Wednesday night game at 8 o'clock. We're still away Harvey Elliott's return to the first team as well. He's probably about 2 to 3 weeks away by the looks of things. So again, we'll keep you up to date with the latest there. Before I do go through though and give you my predicted 11, I'm going to start off as I always do with my score prediction for this one. And this is what I've gone for here. I've gone for a 2-2 draw. And it would be our first draw of the season as well. Look, Leipzig are doing very well in the Bundesliga this season. And because I think we are going to probably prioritise the Arsenal game, whilst, you never want to drop points in any competition, I think with the changes I'm going to make to my starting 11 as well, I will take a 2-2 away draw in the Champions League against Leipzig. Yes, we've got difficult games coming up in the Champions League against Real Madrid, against Leverkusen, but I'm not saying we can't win the game, but I do think a 2-2 prediction is a realistic one. So again, let me know if you agree or you disagree. Gonna go into my predicted 11 in a moment, but before I do, just an 86-second word from our fantastic sponsor, Surfshark. This video is sponsored by Surfshark, the best VPN on the market. Surfshark is an app or browser extension that allows you to change your location to access websites in other countries and keep you safe and secure from hackers. Using Surfshark, we here in Ireland can access other countries' Netflix libraries or other streaming platforms like DAZN in Spain for all those important Premier League games. Surfshark keeps you safe and private by protecting everything you do online. Everything. When your device connects to the internet, all that information is, in a way, blurred out. Surfshark is particularly useful for keeping you safe from being hacked if you use public Wi-Fi. Let's say you're in a cafe, you're at college, you're out and about, they've got you covered. Surfshark allows you to use one subscription on unlimited devices, meaning you can share your account with friends or family or that neighbour who's a little bit cheap. On top of all of this, Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can also upgrade to Surfshark One, which includes the VPN, an alert system for breaches related to your data, such as emails and credit cards, and an antivirus software for your desktop. Our sign-up offer gives you Surfshark VPN for a little over €2 a month. Simply scan the QR code on screen right now or use the link in the description. Right, my friends, we are back. Now let's get into it with the predicted 11. So I'm going to start off, as I always do, with the goalkeeper and the centre-backs. So let's have a look at what I'm going to do there. Well, I'm not going to make a change at centre-back. And look, it is very tempting to. I'm aware that there's a lot of games coming up, but I don't feel this is the game, perhaps, to bring Jarell Quansah back in at centre-back. So I would get through this game and the Arsenal game and then maybe have a little look-see as we look towards the Brighton game in the League Cup to maybe bring in Jarell Quansah. So goalkeeper-wise, fully expected to be Caoimhín and Kelleher. We know Alisson isn't going to be back for, well, a few weeks yet, maybe even towards Christmas, but Kelleher, an able deputy. Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate, the two centre-backs. And that's probably the most consistency I'm going to show for the rest of this video, because I have made changes in almost every other area of the pitch. So we've done the centre-backs and the keeper. Now we move into the full-backs, and you'll notice two changes here. So with a view to what Arne said, the fact that Trent Alexander-Arnold was struggling a bit after the England camp, so he had to be managed through training sessions, and the fact that Andy Robertson just doesn't look himself and looks pretty tired at the minute, I have made both fullback changes for this one. Costas to come in on the left side and Joe Gomez to come in on the right side. Look, both of them probably deserving of minutes. Certainly Joe Gomez will probably feel a little bit hard done by this season. And normally I wouldn't change both fullbacks, but as I've said, 7 games in 20 days, every one of them pretty difficult. I feel like this is the best opportunity Arne is going to get to rotate some of those fullbacks. And the last thing we need is Trent or Robbo being overplayed and then being ruled out for that Arsenal game. So as you can see there, I have made changes in the fullback positions. Now we go into midfield though, and again, you'll see a change here. So what I've gone for is Alexis McAllister to come right back in alongside Ryan Gravenberch. Now I didn't choose Ryan Gravenberch lightly. I'm aware a lot of people are going to be watching this and saying Endo, Endo, Endo. And I was really close to making that decision and going with you. Because it is against a German team, so he knows the opposition very well. But I just feel, again, to keep momentum going and to keep Ryan's form up, let's give him the game here. Maybe even we give him 60 and we get Endo on for the last 30. But I've gone for Gravenberch and McAllister in the more deep-lying midfield positions. And then I've gone for Curtis Jones to come in and replace Dominic Szoboszlai, because I think Dominic Szoboszlai needs a rest. He's played a lot of football this season, puts a lot of effort into games. Some fans have been getting on his back. I don't think it's deserved, to be honest. But let's keep the form going with Curtis Jones as well, fresh off his man of the match performance. And if he can do well in this one, then the manager has a really difficult decision ahead of the Arsenal game, whether to bring back in Szoboszlai or stick with Curtis Jones. So my midfield, Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister and Curtis Jones. Now into the wide positions, and again there's another change here, probably the one you're expecting, to be honest. So I'm going to keep Mohamed Salah on the right. Of course I am. Scored a penalty, had a wonderful assist, and his range of passing was back to its best against Chelsea. On the left side though, I would go for Diaz here. Again, maybe give him an hour, 65 minutes, then bring Cody on for the last 25 and get Lucha ready then for the game against Arsenal coming up on Sunday. And then the last decision isn't really even a decision anymore, because Diogo Jota and Federico Chiesa aren't going to be available by the looks of it. So I've obviously gone for Darwin Núñez to go through the centre. And again, I hope that Darwin can put in an impressive display. I thought he showed a lot of effort, a lot of work rate and a lot of determination in the game against Chelsea. Really was walking a tightrope at the end there. Was worried he was going to get himself sent off. But let's go with Darwin again here. Hopefully he bags himself a goal and then he can take some of that confidence into the game against Arsenal coming up at the Emirates on Sunday. A reminder, it is going to be Wednesday for this game against Leipzig, an 8 o'clock kickoff, so we'll be live at 6:45. We're going to be starting an hour and 15 minutes now this season, taking into account obviously the earlier team news for the league and whatnot. So we'll be live here from 6:45. Hope you can join us for it. As always, we appreciate your support. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like on the video if you do enjoy it, but most importantly, my friends, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Keep an eye out for my chat with David Lynch coming up later on this afternoon, and I will be back tonight at 8:45 with the late night agenda, where we'll go through it all together and figure out what on earth we're going to do over the next 6 to 7 games, which are going to be difficult ones that may have a big part to play in how our season pans out. But for now, did I mention we were top of the league? Because we are top of the league, ladies and gents. Enjoy it. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.